Do not be shy. You gotta tell them what you want. What they say? Closed mouths don't get fed. You gotta tell them what you want. Yes, sir. Why is this not working? There we go. All right, there we go. All right, let's get it going. Welcome, welcome, welcome. If you're just getting in, welcome y'all. If you're just getting in, I'm Lewis, owner of King Credit Services, top rated credit management company in San Diego, top rated in California. We are also nationwide. You need a free consultation now, anytime in the future. Just shoot me a DM. You can always click this right here. Even if you don't see this up, the little orange service plus button right there, you click that. The little orange button next to the messages. You're looking at the screen, look down to the left. It's right there for you. All right, we are live everywhere today. All right, we live everywhere today. We live on TikTok right here. We live everywhere else up here. So if you see me looking back and forth, I'm answering multiple questions, rapid fire from different social media platforms, man. That's how we do it over here. All right. Again, I'm Lewis, owner of King Credit Services, top rated credit management company in San Diego. Need help with that credit, man? You shoot me a DM, click this orange service plus button right there. DM me the word ready. All right. Somebody asked about that bureau breaker. That bureau breaker is ready. That's the DIY system. It's the old King Credit bundle. Yeah, that's active. That's active. And then if you use BB 100, BB 100 at checkout, you get $100 off. There's 17 left of those. All right, there's 17 left of those. All right, that's for the people that they don't want to sign up for credit repair. They just want the information. They don't want all the letters, the step-by-step guides, and everything they need to do to get right. That's what that bureau breaker is for. All right, that's thebureaubreaker.com. Or you can just DM me the word breaker and we'll send you the link. All right. My man over here on YouTube. What's going on, man? 19. How do I get my first credit card? What bank are you with? What bank are you with? You guys can drop your credit questions in the chat. TikTok over here. That's where most of the questions come from. You guys can drop it in the chat. All right, let's go. Chase, you already with Chase? All right, cool. That's cool, man. That's cool. You can definitely get you an account with Chase, right? You can get that little Chase Freedom card. You got any other open accounts on your report? If not, you can get some starter accounts, right? Just to get something on your report first. Then you should be good to go. You can, shoot me a DM. DM me the word starter. DM me the word start. I got all the easy accounts already on there ready to go. It's a free Google Doc. You don't have to give me your name or number or nothing like that. All right, let's keep it going, man. Where we at? TikTok, what's up? Sasuke, what's up, man? Let's go, let's go, let's go. TikTok, what's going on? Some comments were filtered. Hold on. Chat. It won't even let me see the comments, actually. So guess that's a good thing. All right, but yeah. So if you're already with a bank, all right, you're already with a credit union, they have the intro cards. All right, so whoever you're with, if you're not with a bank yet, a good intro card, you can always go to Capital One. That's Capital. You can get that Capital Quicksilver. You should be able to get pre-approved for something like that. If that doesn't work, you can go one below it. That's the Pretty Smile. What's up? That's the Capital One Platinum. Right, so there's a lot of easy cards that you can get. You can also DM me the word starter wherever you're watching at. All right, DM me the word starter, and we'll send you that starter, all those starter accounts that you can get with no hard increase, just to build that profile up. Now, on the guide, it'll let you know, right? It tells you that you don't need 10 credit builders. You don't need all that. You only need a couple, right? 3. Okay, 3. After that, 3 or 4. After that, you let those accounts report, okay? After about 5 or 6 months, you should generate a FICO score. Then you can go get you a nice little credit card after you've, had a couple accounts under your belt. Now, everybody's a little bit different. This was just for my 19-year-old over here on YouTube who asked me that. All right, so let's go. Wherever y'all watching that, you guys can keep dropping those questions in the chat, man. It's just rapid fire Q&A. All right, let's keep it going. Let's keep it going. Captain Prince, bro, I don't see your other comments. Jakia, appreciate the like. Let's go. Dev, what's up? I haven't paid my student loans in 4 months. I got delinquent and got taken away 73 points. I mean, that's not a laughing matter, bro. That's not good. We got to get those accounts current. Now you can attack the lates, but the account has to be current. All right. So you got to get that account current. If you need help with those late payments, let us know. DM me the word ready. Schedule that free consultation. Let's go. Zoller, what's up? Bro, I'm an electrician contractor. I make 35K plus constantly a month. I need help. Yeah, let's go. The income really don't matter, bro. When we're fixing your credit, okay. As long as you got a steady income, you choose whatever plan you want. We get it. Let's go. DM me the word ready. Click right here. Anytime you don't see this, you can click the orange Service Plus button right there. DM me the word ready. Schedule that free consultation. Let's go. Consults are free. All right, we look at your report, let you know how we can help, break down everything, and we get you signed up. Same day, man. It's quick, easy as it should be. All right, if you're just getting up in here, you guys keep tapping that screen. All right, keep on tapping that screen, man. That's a little. Keep tapping that screen, reposting, doing all the good stuff. Let me put this over here. There we go. Let's keep it going. Whose credit is this? Yours? No, these are client results. You have a 588? No, these are client results. Look at that score, then look at that score. This is about 30 days, 30-day difference right here. I like showing this because it's client results. We show daily client results on our stuff, but for some reason on live, when people are scrolling, they see the Credit Karma, they come in here immediately. So that's what we use for the background, but it's still client results. All right. That's what we want to see before and after. You want to see constant improvement on that credit. All right, let's keep it going. I want better credit and funding. We got you on that, bro. Let's go. Andrew Lizardo, what's up, man? Already answered that. Damien, what's up, bro? I have 14 plus credit cards, 840 credit. Nice. Nice. That's good. Keep it up. Dev, what's up? After those payments, will it go up? After you get your account current, it might go up a couple points, but yeah, we have to attack those lates, bro. You got late payments. That's the worst account you can have. All right. Late payments on open accounts is the kind of the worst account because it's the most difficult to get updated or removed or to get to not report anymore. All right, very. It's very strenuous, man, and we're really transparent about the lates too. All right, let's go. Nordic Seer, what's up? What is a realistic advice for someone that needs to buy a home but has debt, student loans, car loan? So when you're going to your mortgage lender, that is regular debt. This is America. They factor all that stuff in, right? So they're going to take your debt to income ratio. All right, as long as your debt to income ratio, isn't isn't crazy, you'll be okay. All right, as long as you got a steady job, because those are installment accounts, right? Making payments on those, put that stuff on auto pay, you'll be okay. All right, now if you got charge-offs, lates, repos, bankruptcies, child support, all that stuff, then yeah, we have to get that stuff off before you even apply. You know what I'm saying? I don't want you wasting your time. All right, that's what I tell people with business credit too. We get about 8 to 10 people reaching out for business credit, and only one, maybe one, qualifies because they're coming to us and their personal credit is not up to par. All right, let's get it. How much do you charge, Jerry? Depends on what plan you want, bro. Watch the first pin video on my page. But we can break it down. We can break it down to monthly payments. 6 monthly payments, 4, 3, 2, or 1. Or if you do one payment, it's $200 off actually. All right, capping about a client. That's your score. Big Manian, I guess you've never been in my live before, bro. You're 10 followers. All right. Okay. Let me change this up. People that come to my live every day, they know how I get down. All right. I'm very transparent about my stuff. All right. I hope you're still here. All right. You can drop that apology, bro, because that was a bad look for you, man. That was a bad look for you, bro. You're pinned up on here too. That was a bad look, bro. Try putting the car loan in someone else's name. Travel with Chris and Jane. No, he needs to get his own. Why would you suggest that? What? Why would you suggest? He want to get his own stuff. Why would you suggest that? Come on now. I wouldn't loan you my thoughts. All right, Scott. Thanks for coming and. Oh man. Let me screenshot this, bro. This is crazy. Let me screenshot this. This is gonna be some good content right here, y'all. Hold on, let me screenshot him. This is gonna be some good content later on, Scott. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. Cody, why are you showing your business? I'm not sure what that means. Nordic Sear, what's up? 137,000 a year. That's solid. That's some good income. Let's go. Yeah, hey, he's gone now. Hey, J Rob, he gone now. They gone now, man. The haters come in for a little bit, they get exposed and they leave. As it should be. All right. Is 780 good for someone who is 21? That's really good. How many open accounts you got? What's your average credit age? What's your utilization at? And what credit score is that? Is that a FICO score? Is that a Vantage score? What we looking at? Okay. What we looking at? All right. You can always click right there. You can always click right there, schedule a free call. Wherever you guys are watching at, you can always shoot me a DM wherever you're watching at. I'm just focusing on TikTok right now because that's who is asking the questions. Three Alush. What's up? Guess mine. I'm 22. I'm 22, a nursing student. I work at pharmacy. I drive an '08 Honda and live with my pops. Nursing school alone. So them student loans is probably popping, huh? What you in the you got a low 6, 3.8 Lush? You got a low 6? 100, what's up? After I pay invoices through Uline and etc., which business credit card should I aim for first? Hey, unfortunately, 100, bro. That's not how you get business credit cards from the bank. I know people have told you that. This is a straight myth. This is a blatant lie. It's either because they don't know, that they've never been through it, they don't know, or they're purposely lying to you. So when you're building up, your business credit scores and your Experian, your Paydex, all those, the bank don't care about those. So you're gonna net 30 your way. You can get 1,000 of them. All right. If your personal credit isn't up to par, you're not getting approved for anything. All right. So if you have good personal credit, that's where we need to start at. If you don't have good personal credit, that's where we need to start at. All right. Let's keep it going. Haven't been on your live in months. Anthony, what's up, man? Hope all is well. What's up, bro? He said FICO. That's good then. That's good. That's good. If you guys need those FICO scores, click this orange Service Plus button right there. Anytime during the live, shoot us a DM, right? The keywords, FICO for that FICO score. Starter for starter accounts. Ready? If you're ready to get started. Let's keep it going. My FICO 740 at 19. Is that good? That's solid. That's solid. All right. Need help with my girl and her timeshare. Your services help that, bro. Yeah, we can help with all that. Evictions, broken leases, timeshares. You should get that platinum plan though, because we got to do a lot of extra work for those rentals. All right. For those rentals. Wait. Why was he blocked? I want to unblock him. My bad, J Rob. That was an accident. That was an accident, bro. I got you. Student loans, and late payments removed. What do you mean? Are these open student loans? Edward? We're not disputing your open student loans, bro. We can attack the lates, but we're not trying to remove your open student loans. Now, if there's inaccuracies on there that we can see and use, then yeah, we can attack those too. But we go by accuracy. We're not doing credit sweeps, FTC reports, 3-day secret codes, and blah, blah, blah. I don't know what these scammers are doing nowadays. All right. FTC warriors. I'm not sure what they're doing nowadays. All right. 769. Nice. Nice. I assumed on the low end just because you asked me. All right. I wanted to boost you up a little bit. 3A Lush. Mike, what's up, man? FICO 8, FICO 10, FICO Auto, all diff. They all been different. Yeah, they're all different. Those are completely different scoring models within the FICO ecosystem, right? So you got your FICO scores, then you got FICO 2, 4, 5, 8, 9, 10, 10T, FICO Auto scores, bank card scores, right? So that's why it's important to see our FICO scores to have them. Okay. So if you're using Smart Credit, Identity IQ, Credit Wise, Credit Sesame, whatever you're using, if it doesn't say FICO 8, FICO something on there, it's not the lenders aren't using those scores. Now, there's nothing wrong with those credit monitoring apps. We used to provide that for our clients, but we got tired of when clients graduated, right? We got tired of of them saying, "Hey, no, this score is different than my actual FICO score," even though we told them a lot of times, all documented, right? You guys know we're transparent about everything. All right. It's just unnecessary friction, right? So that's why we use my score IQ. It shows you all your FICO scores and it's still tri-merged and all that. So if you guys want your FICO scores for just $1, click this orange Service Plus button right there. DM me the word FICO. Let's keep it going. All right, how can I find out how much it would cost, bro? Anthony, watch the first pin video on my page. It breaks down services and prices. That gold and the platinum are available. You can also go to joinkingcredit.com or just shoot me a DM and we'll get you point you in the right direction. Let's go, man. Where we at? Let's go. Where we at? Where we at, man? We got about 40 more minutes for this live. If you're just getting up in here, you guys can drop your credit questions in the chat. All right. We live everywhere. All right. But everywhere else is kind of dry. I'm not going to lie. Everywhere else, I got that one person on there. But yeah, everywhere else is kind of dry, man. Not going to lie. But it is what it is. TikTok is jumping. 751, good profile. I just have 11-month age, which is holding me back. So yeah, you need to focus on getting some age, bro. Authorized users and rent reporting. That's gonna backdate and give you some age. Good personal credit. Which business credit cards you think? Then I heard Cap One Spark. No, not the Cap One Spark, bro. Because the Cap One that's gonna report to your personal. Yeah. See, whoever getting your information from, they wilding. They trying to set you up. They trying to set you up, bro. Yeah, this kind of depends on what you want to do, bro. Shoot me a DM. I'll look at your report. Well, I'll look at it, or John will look at it, or Andrea will look at it, and we'll tell you exactly which cards we think that you'll get approved for. Right? There are requirements too when you're applying for these business credit cards. It's just not, you got to one open account, two open accounts, and your score is decent, and you're good to go. That's not how it works. All right, let's keep it going. FICO Business 836, FICO Personal 800. Nice, Donald. Good shit. Mike, what's up? Credit mix and length of 800s is 20 years. 10 plus, 10 years plus. Mike, 10 years plus. But yeah, the higher the average credit age, the better, of course. Gary Berger, what's up? How many cards do you realistically need to hold an 800? Yeah, you want to have at least 10 open accounts. That can be a mix of, credit cards and installment accounts, aka loans. And you want to have at least 10 years of average credit age. So, 10, 10. And 10, 10, 10, right? 10 open accounts, 10 years average credit age, and utilization under 10%. All right, I stole that from somebody. I'm not sure who it was, but thank you for that. That's mine now. I'm taking that. That's my shit. All right, let's keep it going. Let's keep it going, man. What's up with my TikTok, bro? What's up with my TikTok, man? What's up with my TikTok? Wait, who said something about that? Yeah, so this is that DIY. Yeah, for the people that don't want to sign up for services and they don't want to join the $17 group, you guys can get your own. You can do all this stuff yourself. You can do all this stuff yourself. Use BB100 at checkout. All right, bureaubreaker.com. Thebureaubreaker.com. All right, thebureaubreaker.com. Or you can DM me the word breaker and we'll send you the link there too. All right, but that's for people that want to fix their own stuff. All right, that is not us. You're not getting paid services. We're not doing your credit for $100 or $197. All right, this is a DIY pack right here. So some people were confused, right? Somebody bought it earlier, was like, "Hey, I'm ready for my consultation." I was like, "Yeah, buddy, that's not a. We can do one, right? I get you right, just because of the misunderstanding. But yeah, this is a complete DIY system that you can buy and you can do your own stuff. All right, personal info, inquiries, collections, repos, evictions are on here. How to sue is on here, which is crazy. I was thinking about not even putting that into this guide because I think that's a little too cheap to teach people how to. That's too cheap to be teaching people how to sue for this little price right here. So, but yeah, that's the bureaubreaker.com. You guys can check that out too. All right. All right, let's get it going. Where we at, man? Let me change this back. Let me change this back. Let me change this back. All right, yeah, man. I'm gonna have to restart this TikTok. All right, I'm telling y'all. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, my TikTok was tripping, and it's still tripping today. Okay, y'all do Afterpay? Yeah, yeah. All right, for our paid services, you can just break it down into payments. Yeah, like so for the gold, you can break it up into 6 payments of 149 or something like that. All right. But yeah, you just gotta let us know. We can use a fan bases link, and I think if we use fan bases, if you already have Klarna and Afterpay and all that, I think it automatically allows you to do that. If especially if you have a Apple iPhone or any type of smartphone, you should be good to go. 588 is crazy work. 526 is worse. Right? Y'all looking at that. You should be looking at this. These 30-day results right here. That's what you want to look at. We want to show before and afters, bro. My Canadian homie. Yes, we're in Canada too. If you need help with that credit, man, DM me the word ready. Let's keep it going. All right. Click right there, DM the word ready. All right. I'm not sure what's up with this image, man, but when I put this in the background, you'll see we went down to 8 people, which is crazy. We got like 80,000 followers. So that lets me know TikTok isn't pushing my lives out. That lets me know instantly right there. Right. If it pushed it out to 10% of the people, you know what I'm saying? The live will be a lot more like as it should be. But for some reason, I'm not sure what's going on with my TikTok, y'all. Let's go. Damn, dude, 588, and you giving advice. Jace MCB, read the room. You a bum if you're credit 588. Read the room, Gabriel. Let's use our brain. Let's use our brain. What's this right here? And what's that right there? Let's use some common sense. It's okay, y'all. It's all right. It's all right. It's all right. I know you jumped in. You was excited. Came in hating. It's all right. We got you, though. I'm used to this. I'm used to this. What's up, man? Do you know Ethiopia? What? Man, them people over there on TikTok be wilding. I mean, on YouTube be wilding. What you talking about Ethiopia, bro? Oh, shoot. Hey, like a pro, Clay. Hey, they don't know, man. Look at it. And then they stop. You notice how they always stop when they get exposed? It's crazy work. Let me turn this fan on. Ooh. Caden, what's up, man? 719. If I keep my revolving credit from 16% to a lower percentage, will my credit go up? Yeah. Yeah. So you want to pay that utilization down, right? On each card that you have, you want to pay it before that statement date. So your statement date is when your balance actually reports to the credit reporting agency. So as long as you pay that down before that date, you'll be good to go, right? So pay that down, let it report, and you'll see that score go up. All right. Yeah, payment dates and statement dates are very, very important. Even me for a minute, I didn't even know I had a state. I didn't know you had a statement date either. Right. When I first start dabbling in credit, I was like, you know, I saw it on the statement, but you just really focus on the payment date. Right. So you both dates are important. Your payment date or your due date, that's important for your account. Right. So if you're 30 days late after your payment date or your due date, that's where that late payment comes from. Okay. So that's why that's important. That's important for your actual account. Okay. Now your statement date or your closing date, that's when the balance that you currently have is going to report to the credit reporting agency. So that's why we want to pay that balance down before then. All right. You can also do like the pros do. You can call and get your you can call and change your payment date to 3 days before your statement date and then put it on auto pay. All right, for that statement balance. So that's another thing that you guys can do. All right. And if you guys need some easy accounts, all right, you need easy accounts to apply to, DM me the word starter. DM me the word starter. All right, get some of those starter accounts. All right, it's just a Google Doc. All right, with some good information on there. Kaden, what's up, man? I pay in full every time. Just got 24 points for lower utilization. At 19, I think I'm doing pretty good. Yeah, you're doing better than good, bro. Yeah, you're doing better at good at 19, man. You're doing better than. Let me see what your score was. Let me see. 719, bro. You doing better than some 49-year-olds. Hey, hey, we be seeing they reports. Hey, I need some business credit. I'm good. Okay, let me see. It ain't so good, brother. We got, we got some work to do. Okay, but that's what business owners. I was told this lie too that you can build up your business. You can build up your business credit reports and you don't have to fix your personal credit. I was sold that lie too. I thought that's what I thought too. Right? You know how many net 30s and thousands and thousands and thousands I spent on Granger and Uline and all these weak ass net 30 accounts, man? Could have saved thousands of dollars. Could have used that for authorized users or used that to pay my actual personal credit cards down. That would have helped me out tremendously. Okay. Let's keep it going. How do you build credit if you're new to credit? DM me the word starter. It has everything that you need on there. It's a free Google Doc. Shoot me a DM and get to work. All right, here we go. Click right here. All right, let's keep it going. Should I pay off a collection? I wouldn't pay off a collection unless you want to do a pay for delete. You can do a pay for delete, you know, But us, we're attacking that collection. We're gonna force a violation and then end up suing. So that's us. But yeah, if you want to pay a collection, make sure you do a pay for delete. I have a pay for delete letter. Hit the link in my bio. Go to my link tree and it says pay for delete right there. And you'll be good to go. Right? You can use that. But yeah, just do not give a collection agency some money. All right, it needs to be some paperwork, some documentation, a conversation beforehand. Okay. Fent, what's up, dude? I took your advice, paid off my card. My credit went up 30 points. Almost time for that seat. Hey, there we go. Let's go. Let's go. How can we talk business credit? What do you want to know? What you want to know? What you want to know? What you want to know about that biz credit? Yes, sir. If you're just joining right now, man, I'm not sure what's up with my TikTok. I'm even on my other page, and it doesn't even show that I'm live. Wow. Yeah, this is wicked work, TikTok. This is wicked work. Wicked work. I probably got the most live hours of any credit repair person on TikTok. And that's how they do your boy. It's wicked work, man. That's crazy. All right, I'm gonna restart this. I'm gonna restart this live, bro. Something ain't right. I'm gonna restart it and come right back. All right.